Now that Memorial Day is over, it's officially summer. But among the barbecues and pool parties, one local veteran is reminding us to always appreciate those who've made tremendous sacrifices to defend our freedoms. 630's Kevin Maychak introduces us to Terry Jelinek, a lifelong Naperville resident who himself has dedicated his life to service as a veteran of both the Navy and the Naperville Fire Department.
I've had friends that I lost when we were overseas and stuff like that. And, always remember them,
Memorial Day weekend is particularly meaningful for lifelong Naperville resident and Navy veteran Terry Jelinek. After high school, Jelinek joined the Navy Reserves. In 1969, he found himself in Yokosuka, Japan during the Vietnam War, serving in active duty as a radio operator.
Our primary missions were naval gunfire support for the Army and the Marine divisions up in First Corps and the DMZ, and then from north of the DMZ we used to go up and we'd do sea and air rescue.
Roughly 19 months later, Jelinek returned to the U.S. in 1971, amidst a war that was met with lots of protesting.
I seen guys spit on and I seen guys yelled at and stuff, and I left the party one time when I was out in California when I got back that they were I got bombarded with questions about why we did this, why we did that, and I said, I don't need this stuff, so I left.
But upon returning to Naperville, things seemed to be much different.
Everybody appreciated your service, everybody welcomed you home. It was such a world of difference.
Jelinek remained in the reserves until 1976, at which time he spent a short while as the first civilian radio operator for the Naperville Police Department.
The police department guys all kept telling me, come on, you go on the police department. And I said, no, I don't want any part of that.
Ultimately, the Navy veteran decided the fire department is where he wanted to spend the next 30 years, continuing to serve his community, a virtue instilled in him from his father.
My father came to this country in 1903 from Austria. And when I was a kid growing up, I always remember him talking about how great of a country this is and how everybody should do something for their country. I think maybe I just took it a little farther. I love the idea of service.
As if that weren't enough, the then firefighter joined the local Judd Kendall VFW, and over the last 40 years, has helped plan and organize Naperville's Memorial Day Parade each year. This year, Jelinek was selected to be the parade marshal, but the parade was canceled due to extreme heat. Still, he says it's an honor just to be asked.
I think most of the veterans that when we ask them, they're very happy to be involved in that capacity, and it is an honor. Even the fact that somebody would ask you to do it, I think, is a big thing. This parade began to memorialize the people that didn't get to come home and participate in these things.
With Memorial Day behind us and Independence Day still on the horizon, Jelinek hopes that among the summer fun, we never forget all those individuals and families who've made tremendous sacrifices for our freedoms.
The main thing I think that makes a veteran that participate in the parade kind of swell up with pride is the amount of bystanders holding up the American flag. That means an awful lot to all the guys.
For 630 Naperville, I'm Kevin Maychak.
Thank you for your service, Terry, and thank you to all veterans and their families.